I've done computer mover. Yeah, admin stuff. Okay, admin stuff is interesting. Alkender, is it? Alkender? What? Okay, salesperson, stock taker, accountant, logistics. Oh, barista, that's quite cool. Event assistant, nice. What kind of events though, Sean? So rate me rate Redmi Note 8 Pro. So I assume you can make coffee. Can you make it at your own home kitchen? Can you prepare it? Ah, unfortunately. Not that would be a very good skill though. Like if you have your own equipment or something. Nice, nice. But okay, overseas shipment assistant. Okay, tuition, IT fair, service crew, preschool tutor. What subject? Tuition. What subject? Golf competition. Okay, that's quite interesting. Machine expensive. Oh, that's true. Machine expensive. Can we collaborate? I'm just thinking. Like, machine expensive. True. Valid. Valid. What else? You are so cool. So many different experiences. Uh, so we got 22 packs coming in. By the way, for the those that just joined, have you started side hustles? If not, have you worked part-time jobs before? Do engage with us while we wait for the rest to join. Is it Ernest? Ernest just joined. Ricky just joined. Alyssa just joined. Contract work. Hi, hi, Dodi. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. So later y'all will hear from Dodi as well. Yeah, yeah. Most likely you'll hear from Valerie as well. So I'll get some of them to just briefly share their experiences, so that we can value add all of you. Packer server. Okay, interesting. I used to work as Packer as well. The pay was damn shitty. The pay was damn shitty. 23 packs. Okay, as promised, now it's 9:05. We will get started. Starbucks barista. Oh, that's nice. Hopefully you can make all the Starbucks drink. Best if it's at home, but yeah, equipment issue. Let me see if I can get my slides up. Where is my slide? Okay, wait. Okay, I shall start sharing screen. Are you all ready? Let's get started. Okay, cool. So today's topic is let me see, how do I open the chat feature. Okay, I just want to put this here so I can constantly talk to you guys. Okay, hopefully you don't mind. Right, cool. So today's topic is really just how to build a side hustle while you're studying, while you are let me pause this thing. While you're studying, while you're working full time, maybe, while you're in a while you're in army or NS. Let me just edit this as well. How do I pin? Okay, cool. So I wanted to let you know that this event, this webinar is actually conducted by Praxium, my current company I'm working for. So what we believe in Praxium is that every individual has the ability to chase after the dream and write their own story. Which means that if you tell me, say, Daryl, I want to be a YouTuber, we would never say it's impossible, but rather what skill set must you equip yourself with to chase that dream. That's what we truly believe in Praxium. So today it's about you guys and how to build a side hustle. And personally, I have slight experience in building a couple $100 to $1,000 business, nothing more than that. So if you are looking to build a 5-figure business, I'm not the guy. I repeat. So I don't want to waste your time. You can turn off the webinar and just go off right now. But if you're keen to build that next $1 to the next 1,000, I think I can help you. So allow me to share with you how I started my journey. So this was when I was in the army. If you see, I started from the top left side. Okay, it was a very nonsense frame. Those kind of quote that I personally like, pictures that I like. I took from Tumblr, things like that. So I went to a printing shop and I framed it up. So it started because my dad business was doing very well, and I wanted to encourage him. You see the bottom right, when the tough gets going and the going gets tough, the tough gets going. So I did that for my dad. Okay, I printed out, frame it using the IKEA frame. So it was not for business actually. It was more for an encouragement for my own father. And suddenly it struck me in my head that actually the end product not bad. You know, honestly, you guys, I want to ask your honest opinion. Would you all buy it or not? Yes, yes, sure. You can record. I mean, I have already recorded it, so I will send it on. I mean, I'll upload it on YouTube or something, so you all can watch. I'm recording it anyway. So I want to ask you guys, like, will you all buy this? Honest? Yes means yes, no means no. No worries. Just let me know your honest thoughts. Yeah, correct. So I didn't know anything. I was just testing the market. Yeah, correct. So it's honest. It's okay because this is rule number one, right? Of like side hustle, the market speaks for itself. Yes, exactly. Depending on the price. If I sell you for $5, maybe. If I sell you for 20, or if I sell you for maybe 55, you will definitely say no. So now that you know, yeah, exactly. Now you know how to do it yourself, so you wouldn't buy it. But back then, I really didn't know that people actually wanted it. Guess who? I want you to guess. Who was my ideal client? I see whether who can guess it. My ideal client. Office workers, pretty close, but quite far off, actually. The age range, Hina, the age range is about 30 to 40. Your guess, a target audience. I was surprised by the answer. Angel, you're right. Wives. Housewives love this. I don't know why. For real. You know? So housewives, yes, correct. Especially young ones. Uh Early 30s when with the kids, they like to just decorate their places. And this one in the center, it was for one of the younger, which is a very rare case. The rest are for housewives. So moving forward, the next business I did was this. So it was, are you familiar with Polaroids? You know those like Instax or whatever. Exactly. So if you have a Polaroid machine on your own, you will not require my service. But for those who don't have, right, you will have maybe a perfect picture that you want to capture in the Polaroid film. You will pay someone maybe 150 per piece. So this lady here, Primwich, it's not my business by the way. This lady here is called Primwich. She do it on a traditional Kodak paper, but the look and feel, it's like a Polaroid film. The look and feel, okay, but it's way cheaper. Per piece, maybe it's about, if I'm not wrong, 80 cents. So it's like 50% cheaper. And her business was doing well. Obviously, you can look at her followers. So I noticed that when I was in the army. And by the way, let me just share with you my story again. I built this during army, means booking out, right? During Monday to Friday, I'll collect orders. Saturday, Sunday, I'll go and print, go to IKEA, deliver, then I go home and then I go and rest. That was how hardcore I was, just to make a couple of $50, $100, right? And this business, obviously, it was more profitable. That business here, it was just aesthetic. It was just my first taste of entrepreneurship, okay? So this business, why, can you tell me why is it more profitable? Can anyone guess? Why is it more profitable? I just want to tap into your brain, exercise a little bit at 9 o'clock with me. Play all out, guys. Why do you think this, as compared to this, is more profitable? Okay, cool, correct. Low cost. What else? High profit margin, yes. High selling price, yes. Small and easy to make, fantastic. You are very smart. You guys are smart. You know, but the key answer here is this thing here. Can you see 9,000? It's demand. There was already a demand for this product. Mine, I had to create the demand. Not many people bought from me actually. This business, maybe I made about $200-300 and I closed it down. Actually, I sold it away. And that's the funny thing. When you build a business that gives you income, you can sell it away at any price that is justifiable. I was making at least $100 from there. I sell it to an auntie, 3 months worth of income, which is $300. I still can remember she bought it from me at McDonald's. I just passed her the Instagram password and username. Done. And I teach her how to do everything. So that's my point, right? So for this business here, the demand was already there. I didn't do much heavy lifting. Literally, I bought from her. This is my trade secret, okay? The actual secret that I done. Are you guys excited to hear it? Comment yes if you are excited. This is the step-by-step of how I actually build it. And the fun fact is from $50, I grew it to $1,000. If someone is not muted, can you all mute? Thank you so much. By the way, I don't bullshit. So if you can see here, this is the get a print sales figure. So these are all my customer lists. If I'm not wrong, there was a month of $1,000 sale. This was many months ago, at least 1-2 years ago. So I don't bullshit. So these are every single customer that I have. I will write their names, how many order they gave me, postage or cash or meetup payment. I will record every single thing. So the secret here was I actually purchased from this lady. I wait for the actual delivery, took it, analyzed it. I received a welcome note on in the little tiny brown box. Open up, there's these things like hashtag and upload us on Instagram. You get some free gift, 10% off next purchase, whatever. So I took the whole box, right? I googled next, top printer, cheapest printer in Singapore. And Park Lane in Dhoby Ghaut was one of the options. I called the uncle. I said, uncle, you free for meetup today? What? He said, come to my shop. I ran down, show him the actual product. Uncle, can you do this? He said, easy, I can. I said, really? Then he said, yeah. First question, how much? So I bought this, mind you, I bought the whole kit. I think it was 12 pictures for approximately, I forgot the actual price, maybe $12 or 15 or whatever. He told me the actual cost was only less than $3. I was mind blown. $3, She charged me at least 15, for example. That's $12. That's like 500 times profit margin, 500%. So when I realized that, right, the first thing I asked the uncle was, uncle, what's the minimum order? He said, don't have minimum order. You can use a A4 paper, printing paper. I can charge you already. I can do business with you already. And I was like, holy shit. So what I need right now is customer. So can anyone guess what's my next move? Your guess. No wrong answer. The only wrong answer is no answer. You all must attempt. Tapping into your brain. Some more. Buy the account. No. I don't have so much money at the point time. Find customer base, Insta account. Angel, she will never collaborate with me because I'm a competitor. I'm just copying her, by the way. So it's nothing, there's no integrity in this business, by the way. Yeah, so some of you are correct. So I immediately created Instagram account. So that's why it's called Get a Print. The name is not an issue. So some people get stuck with the names, right? Oh, what should I brand this business? Don't care. The first thing that you care about is customer. Can you get a customer? So my value add to these people is what? For her, she has a fantastic website. I cannot afford to build a website. I know my value add here is the personal touch, which means that, by the way, I just started with this kind of design. Subsequently, I moved on to square. I moved on to rectangular, a lot of fancy stuff, right? So that's my unique point whereby I tell them, oh, this picture, I recommend you to do square or a rectangular. Is way better than this version. It will be nicer for your anniversary, for your this and that. It was the personal touch. Hence, that was how I able to took away a bit, maybe 10% of a market share, maybe. And slowly it grew, the business grew. And friend tell friend, do gives away and blah, blah, blah. So that was how I grew this business. But was it sustainable? The truth is, because of my character, I like to start things. If you can tell, I started this thing, then I started this thing, I started way more businesses back then. And most of them failed, not long lasting enough because of my character. Right? I'm being very honest with you. I start things fast, I cannot maintain them. So those were successful stories, right? Let me share you this one that failed, right? So can anyone guess what is this business just by looking at this Instagram page? Can you guess what do I sell or what do I serve? Okay, custom bracelet, sell bracelet. Okay, artisan account. Maybe yeah, you're most likely right. At that point of time, honestly, actually this was my very first business. So I don't even know anything. What am I doing? So correct. So me and my ex-girlfriend, we did this business. She liked to do bracelet. I like to do something that will save all boyfriend. So can you see the box? The first post, right? There's this box thing. So basically what I prepared, right, is this kit, right, that comes in, that will prepare all your handicraft, a DIY bracelet kit that if the boyfriend buys it, right, he can do it himself within 15 minutes and can tell the girlfriend, say, oh, I made this for you with a card. So I thought that was a good idea, you know. How many of you would think that it's a good idea or bad idea? Comment. Yes, no, nope. Okay, Dodi say nope. Some say good idea, right? Some say not bad. It depends. Exactly. So same thing goes back down to rule number one. Market decides. Guys, market decides. So good idea, questionable. Exactly. So I don't get a what do you call it? 80% yes from you guys. Honestly, it shouldn't be a go ahead kind of thing lah. So but back then that was my first business. I didn't think. I took $400, went to Alibaba, and I purchased all the stocks, all the cut paper, whatever. Currently in my room, you still can see it. So it always reminds me as a painful lesson. Never ever put cash up front. So that's my lesson. You can take that. Never ever put cash up front. If you notice, this business here, always customer pay me first, then I go and prepare. Okay, so that was my learning point. So this thing here, like I said, is just my wishful thinking. I thought that it was cool, so I created it. Nope, nothing. This thing here was what the other people were talking about, like what affiliate, we're talking about like internet marketing can make money. I tried because there are people with what 100,000 account. Comment yes if you've seen this kind of thing before. Exactly, y'all have seen it. Sorry, were there people that make money? Of course, but were there also a lot of losers that got not saying scam, baited to pay into those Instagram growth account to grow those Instagram growth app, software app to grow this kind of account? Yes, as well. And I was one of them. So I will pay $9 per month, use a lot of hashtag trying to grow this page so that people will pay me to do sponsored posts or whatever. That was what I was thinking back then when I was in the army as well. So you see, in the army, I really tried a lot of bullshit already, too free already. So the point here is, right, at the end of the day, going back to rule number one, test the demand. Test the demand. So if you were in my shoe among these four business, number 1, 2, 3, 4, which one will you do? You guys decide. 1, 2, 3, 4, which one will you do? Right? You choose two, right? So two. I see a lot of people say two. So what does this tell you? Write down your takeaway from this. Just this tiny story that I've shared. What was your takeaway? What's your takeaway? Do you have any takeaway? Yes, exactly. Find customer equals to create demand. So, rephrase a little bit, right? Find a place that has already demand. You just provide a alternative. I mean, this is for side hustle. If you're building a full-fledged business, there's a lot of complication for that. Wow, find your value proposition. Find something, a blue ocean, red ocean, all this kind of nonsense. But I'm talking about if you want to make just $1. Like no brainer, make $1. This is the way to go. Back then, I got no brain. Literally, I just see what works, I copy. Right? No brainer. So let me ask you guys, why is having a side hustle important? Can you write down? Like why are you here in the first place? Why are you keen to make a side to create a side hustle? Can you comment? Many people have many different reasons. I want to hear so that I can better serve you guys. Extra money, okay, cool, fair enough. To earn money, yes, true. Experience, okay, that's interesting. Because that was partially one of the reasons why I started. Offset monthly expenses, got so many goals, make use of time. I like that. That was another reason why I keep failing and trying. If I purely just want to make money, I will never try anymore. Investment for parents. True. Right. Value add to see how far I can go with my skills. Awesome. Agree. True. So, okay, can I share with you my 3 criteria for side hustle? After, right, absolutely, increase skill sets. That is so true. So, make a guess, right? Based on my 4 experiences, what kind of skill set did I attain? Write down, comment. Alkender, wow, I love that name, very unique. Alkender. Right now, what kind of skill set do you think I have? Marketing, what else? branding for a page, self-motivation, true, what else? Sales, spot on. The next full-time job immediately after army was sales job, correct? Because I had to sell my product non-stop, whether is it online, face-to-face. I traveled to Choa Chu Kang to meet the auntie to sell her my printing. Can you imagine, just for $5, which I went down to a house downstairs to eat a sao rou fan, those roasted pork rice, and there goes my money. I don't even know how to price my product last time. From Pasir Ris, I traveled to Choa Chu Kang, go down her block downstairs just to eat some roasted pork rice. So that was how ridiculous it was. But the skill set, you guys are right, the sales skill set is something I'll never regret. So the first criteria, you guys are spot on. Immediate demand. You don't create something that nobody know what the hell is all about. So you find out, is there demand? Google Trend, go to Google Trend, search, is it something understandable by people? You can see the demand. But that is for complicated business again. You go back to basic. For side hustle, it's literally go to Carousel, go to Instagram, search. Anybody serving that? If yes, fantastic, it's good news. That is how simple it is. So rule number 2, remember I told you $400, I lost that, and that was in the army, so it's equivalent to half a month's pay. Right, 1 month I was taking 700 or 800 for army. So rule number 2, no cash upfront. How many of you like this? No cash upfront. How many of you excited? Yeah, exactly. So it means off the bat, you're making money already. Okay. So how many of you like it when it's easy to implement? So considering number 1 business that I built and number 2 business that I built, right? Which one is slightly more easier? You tell me, 1 or 2? 2. Pass to uncle, pass pictures to uncle, uncle print everything, I collect, I mail out. Do I have to go to IKEA? Do I have to go and print? Do I have to do all these things? Exactly, don't need anymore. Easy to implement, that is the key, right? So my takeaway so far is just my own one-man opinion. Virtual services or sell knowledge is always the best. So right now, today, I do coaching for people, blah, blah. One, honestly, not to boast, one client can pay up to 2,000 versus when I was starting, $20 I also earn. You see the difference here. But of course, it's a stack of experiences. But I'm not saying that I always get a lot of clients at 2K. No, some ranging, right? But the best that I got paid so far is 2K. So it's knowledge that moves the fastest. And who are you to, no, the client has no right to say that your knowledge is not worth that amount, because you can always find a right client. So that's why personally, I like the knowledge business. Okay, like right now, you guys are here because of the knowledge that I have. Just to test the market again. How much would you pay for this session, assuming after this session, you got the know-how of how to start a side hustle in 1 hour? How much would you pay? Write that down. Any amount. So that you all must see what is the market saying. Same thing when you put your product out there. Some say 300 is fair, some say 50 is fair, some say $10 is fair, some say 50, 10. Cool. 100 to 5,000, depending on skill set learned. True. Some say 100. And guess what? Today's session is free of charge. Agree? So that's what I'm saying. Knowledge business. So you guys take okay, I wanted to say how the hell. How I actually package everything that I know and I pass it on to someone. Look and learn whatever I'm doing right now. So you don't need to earn maybe 100 or 500 from this session. Maybe you just take $5 from 20 people and that is $100. You earn way more than me doing all the sprinting back then. Because now there's Zoom. Last time, I don't remember there's Zoom. So moving on, right now this is the exciting part for you guys, right? So I want it to be engaging. So how to brainstorm side hustle ideas? That's your next question already. I want to tap into your knowledge. That's why I just now ask you all for your experiences. So all of you play all out. I really want to know how many of you are here. Okay? But never mind, I'll check later. Play all out and comment. What are you good at? Just your personal opinion. Don't care about the world. Don't care about judgment. Or what are you curious about? Let it all out. And I will tap on that to expand some potential money making ideas. We will do it together. We shall try. How many of you are here? Nope, not this. Hi guys, play all out with me. What are some skill set that you have? Okay, good at math. Go ahead. I'll answer them one by one. Yes, play all out. While I check. How many of you are here? How do I see? Got them. How do I open? Okay. I see a lot of entries. Fantastic. I'll just pick a few, right? Okay. So good at math. I want to ask, okay, Letitia, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, have you thought of doing math tuition or a lot? Okay, those that has knowledge in subjects, not just Letitia, right? Tuition is the number one way to go. Later, I'll show you all a lot. There's this girl that already won a lot of respect. Okay, chemistry, music, reflection, providing mature. Okay, that is unique. Providing mature perspective about what? Jaslyn, can you elaborate a little bit more? Love for learning, okay, debating, yep. So I want Jaslyn to elaborate a little bit more, like mature perspective about what? Mental wellness, swimming, negotiating deals, AutoCAD, I assume CAD, yeah, AutoCAD, yeah. Interested in closing deals, about experiences and daily activities. Okay, I think right now in this room, how many of you will pay Lie Yixian, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, right? How many of you will pay him or her to help you close your first side hustle deal? Comment yes if you're keen, because this person said that he's interested in closing deals, helping people to sell something. How many of you will pay him or her to close deals for you, to find clients for you? Yes or no? Don't care about the money. Don't care about how much he's charging. Yeah, exactly. Yes, because that is a skill set that is what valuable. Everybody's saying yes, right? So next thing on days where, right, I see mental wellness, which is something very important, but nobody actually talk about it. Some days where you are really struggling with life, whereby you feel that even best friend don't want to hear you, maybe family don't understand you. Do you agree that you need someone to confide in? Maybe someone, actually the best person, right, is a stranger that doesn't know you, so they cannot tell a secret. Would you pay Angel any amount? Don't talk about money, to just hear you out. Would you pay? Write that down. Yes or no? The market demands. The market speaks for itself. So you guys, I'm just being the middleman here. You guys tell me, would you pay to really speak and express down all your struggles? Yes or no? So that, yeah, correct. I'm not saying the money now. Can be $1, can be $100. You see the point here? Yes, to a certain extent, exactly. Maybe you make $500 as a salesperson and you take in all your clients' bullshit. Would you pay $5 to maybe hear, to express this frustration to Angel? Maybe, right? That's what I meant by that. Putting your service out there first. By the way, I'm struggling. Can someone guide me? How do I bring this out to see how many people here? Okay, there's 28. Wow, I'm surprised. 28. Okay. I'll play all out for you guys, right? Are y'all learning something so far? Please comment yes, no. Yeah, I just want to give full value, right? Full value. Awesome to hear that. Okay, cool. So you guys can see how this is working out, right? Like literally, if math tuition, yes, it's competitive. What do you provide besides math? I saw someone saying music and chemistry. That is pretty cool, honestly. You study chemistry with me, I give you 15 minutes bonus of learning piano or learning music. Would that be a cool bonus or not, honestly? What do you think? You learn chemistry with me, you pay me the same rate as another chemistry teacher, I'll give you a music class bonus. And do you think that the guy will stand out as compared to other like chemistry tuition teacher? Same thing. So that's what I meant by, yeah, finding out what you are really good at. I'm not saying one thing that you're good at. Tap into skills and knowledge that you're good at. So how many of you here, honest, frankly speaking, don't know what you're good at? Comment comment me. If you say don't know what you're good at, comment me. Okay, cool. I see a couple of them. Okay, so I want to pay some extra attention, Shirley. So for those who are listening, maybe you can help your friends around you as well. So for Shirley, do you know something that you're curious about? Sean as well, same question. Do you know something that at least you're curious about? I am curious about poker. I kind of like poker, but I'm not very, very good at it. Write it down. Like, what are you kind of curious about? Are you there? because we don't have too much time to elaborate over here. Okay, see, that is interesting. So you're curious about stock trading. Would you, right, Alkander as well, he's interested in stock trading. So would you agree that if you dedicate time, you might be knowledgeable at it? Would you agree? Someone is not muted. Can you mute? Exactly. So my point is you learn, then you earn. So for those that mention that they are good at something, is because they have spent time and effort learning it to begin with. So Durrani agree as well. Yeah, in fact, personally, I learned a lot from my friend Durrani. He's the one who taught me a lot of, I'll call it important skills, like marketing and stuff like that. So yeah, that's my point. Make more friends to upskill yourself. Find mentors so that you can learn and add value to your own craft, own skill set. Then for me, then you can earn, right? So for me, it's always learn, earn, and return. These are my 3 principles. So same thing, right? Don't focus so much on the earning part right now. If you realize, okay, I am honestly transparent with myself, I got no strength. That's fine. Let me find out what am I curious about, dedicate time and effort to learn it, then I can earn something. So personally, okay, you're asking me, Dodi, is it? Personally, what was I good at? I was never good at sales. I was never good at marketing, never good at branding. One thing I'm good at, starting. Just start. Any ideas that I had in my head, start. And slowly, I move from phase 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 on my own, navigating very painfully. When I'm stuck at stage 5, I quit. That's why I told you I was a quitter. So, but slowly, when I stepped into the society, I picked up my first sales internship. I failed the KPI, but second month I doubled it because I humbled myself, telling the manager, said, please teach me. And true enough, they offered me a full-time job that way exceeded my expectations of the pay. So I was blown away. So the point here is learn, then after that you earn. Return is where you have spare, you have a lot of time. So moving forward, here are some side hustle ideas to help you guys get started. So I want to, yes, correct. I want to invite Valerie. So Valerie, can you unmute yourself? Hello.
Hello everyone.
Valerie, can you share with them?
Hello.
Yeah.
The thing got muted for a while. Can you repeat again?
Yeah, can you share with everybody like what are you doing?
Okay, so currently I'm doing freelancing like illustration during my free time because I'm taking a gap year. So I use my free time to like illustrate for people. Yeah.
How got you started?
Okay, so since young actually I like to draw, but then like I never really like explore. So I was thinking like during this gap year I can actually tap on this skill and like improve on my drawing. So like as I started documenting, then more people came to like reach out to me and they like actually want me to draw for them. Then like it showed me that like people are willing to pay for like illustrations cause they give a more personal touch also.
Exactly. So okay, someone asked, does it link to your studies? Was it linked to your studies?
No, I actually study biomedical science. So I work in a hospital like for my internship in poly. So it's totally not related at all. So
It debunks
yeah.
a lot of beliefs of those people around here. How many of you comment yes, right? If it debunks, like, not linked to my study, I can do. Comment yes or comment no.
I never study art. I don't have any skills in art. I just learn through YouTube, really.
Self-learn. Yes, self-learn. Going back to just now, there's this dude. Was it Sean? Yeah, Sean. You asked me what if you don't know things. She, Valerie, don't know anything. Took time and effort to learn. Right now, are you making money? Yes, yes, right? Don't talk about amount. You are making money because I paid you before, I remember. So I also supported her. You see, I also supported her because why? There are people like that. I want her artwork because honesty is nice and I gave meaning to it. She drew my vision to impact 1,000 youth by the time I die. So that was very meaningful to me. And honestly, she set a price. I set a price to it. She set a price to it. I would say that it's priceless in my own opinion. So create something like that whereby there's value, so that you can charge someone for it, right? So thank you so much, Valerie.
No problem.
So the next one, she's not here. She's not. I didn't invite her here, but she won my respect. I mentioned she does biology tuition. I don't know how's the grade. I don't know 90 RP. Is it good or not? I don't know. But one thing I know, she has the ability. Okay, I see you guys have a lot of questions. I will answer them one by one, right? So Alyssa, yeah, this schoolmate, she has the ability to put herself out there. She won my respect for that. Can you see 127 followers and she follow 400 plus? Each person she follow, that is how she reach out to people. That's how she can get someone's attention. That's attention is how you begin with, to even start with, right? And true enough, I reached out to her, spoke to her a little bit, and I told her I will support her, give her as much exposure as possible. And if I'm not wrong, she's making money already. She has a couple of students. Yeah, previously she had this little circle here called testimonials or something like that. Yeah, and that's business as usual. She simply just called Canva. How many of you know Canva? Comment yes, yes, if you know Canva, C-A-N-V-A, this app. Right, no shit. It's super easy to just click, and you have an image. Okay, C-A-N-V-A. Alkenda, go and search there on Google, Canva. It's free app. You can use it to design anything. Yes, thanks, Terrence. So that's what she used. And boom, she has a fantastic, beautiful bio. And the next one is something that caught my interest. Astrology. How many of you here will really pay any amount? Don't talk about money, okay? In this class, you don't talk about money. How many of you will pay for astrology or tarot card reading? Comment yes or no. Terrence said yes. Alkenda said no. If less than $20, you are right. Exactly. The person charged like maybe $8 or $15 if I'm not wrong. Like, yeah, so of course it's not a, it's a binary thing, right? It's either you love it or you hate it. So, but at least the market is still huge. You can see 1,700 plus followers. So that's my point here. This dude, he's my friend. I just recently met him. He's just keen in it. He studied a lot about it, and boom, he can make money from it. So going back to this thing that I mentioned, knowledge business, and he does tarot card through Zoom virtual service. Even better, don't even need to leave his room. So is it true that you still can make money this period? Yes, you can. So when I talk about side hustle, I'm just talking about $1 to 100 to 1,000. Not talk about 5 figures. No, I can't. I won't. I don't know how. So how to start? You might be wondering. So once you have your idea ready, you already know what skill, what service to offer. Yeah, Instagram, Calfa. How many of you know Calfa? Comment yes. If you know Calfa, this app. Don't know. It's fine. Later I'll introduce. Yep. Nicholas no. Terrence no. How many of you know Calfa? Nope. Okay, awesome. Now you know. Okay, now you know. I'll walk you through. Carousel, don't need to ask. You guys sure know. All right. So the first thing that I want to walk you through is Calfa. Let's skip Instagram first. First thing is Calfa. So this is a knowledge place. The actual name is called Knowledge Alpha. Okay, with knowledge you are alpha. That's why the founder created Calfa. So it's a place for you to list your knowledge and skill. I remember someone mentioned there, he knows music and chemistry. Who's that? Yeah. Can you come to this app and list your service? 100% yes. Someone mentioned here, I will teach you how mind works. It's a free session some more, right? Down here say, calm your mind down fast, $5. So can you offer something at least for $5? If I'm not wrong, this person here, how to familiarize with online tools? What, $8? Come on. Those that said you know how to use Canva earlier, those that said don't know how to use Canva earlier, do you think you can sell them $8 to use Canva? Yes or no? You tell me, yes or no? Yes, 100% yes. That's called what? A knowledge gap. Whoever that don't know something, you know something, that value is worth something. So if Alkenda doesn't know that Canva exists, he will pay a designer or he will spend 3 hours designing it. How much is 3 hours worth to him? Will he pay $5 just to get someone to tell him, hey, there's a free app? Obviously he will. One click away, you get a design. Obviously you save time and money. He will pay $15 for that. You see, so different people have different valuation. That's my point. Okay, so this class isn't talking about how much you value stuff. This class is just to break that bubble, right? That you don't need to know something to begin with. As long as you have curiosity, you have spent time and effort, tenacity to go through, pull through. Lastly, most importantly, show up. Be outside and tell people, say, hey, I'm doing this. Valerie did that to me. She reached out to me and said, hey, Daryl, would you be willing or open to use my service? I'm like, holy shit, that's quite cool. Let me do it. I bought 2 of her artwork. I'm like, yeah. So next thing is Carousel. So why? Because this is a place for knowledge and skills. This is for product. Carousel moves the fastest. So this place, as much as you perceive that it's only for secondhand products, Down here, this lady, right? 100 plus testimonials selling all these drop. Okay, how many of you familiar with this term called drop shipping? Comment yes. Yes, 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 yes. Awesome. So I don't need to teach. So you guys know, buy from China, sell to somewhere. No, but don't know how. Yeah, done that before, exactly. So drop shipping is very competitive. Everybody's doing that. And that's what this lady is doing as well. Maybe she keep in stock. You know in stock, right? Put at your house, sell it to Singaporeans. That's the only difference. But the point here is carousel, okay, before you even stock up product, you can already test the demand. That's why I want to introduce these two apps first, because I want you all to see what? The demand. There's an immediate demand. So these are marketplace. You can see the immediate demand. So if a lot of people post similar stuff there, your only question is, how can I outsmart them? How can I provide more value to the customer? There is a no-brainer that they should find me instead of them. That's your only concern. Not whether how much should I price, even same price, but you provide more value, you still win. Or what should I sell? No, just go and see the market. What is popular there? Can you do it? Is it easy to implement? Just ask that. No cash upfront. Can you do it? Can. Go for it. Okay? So now, then I'll talk about Instagram. So Instagram is only like, okay, I want to feature her. She's really very hardcore. I really like her. Not like a girlfriend like, but I appreciate her as a person. Okay, so the point here is, first one, create a beautiful bio. Straight off the bat, you let them know what you provide. Okay, I shall give Valerie some airtime as well. Can y'all see here? No bullshit. It's literally click here, you see portfolio. So it's super clear, interest in digital art, marketing, investing. So she tell people like, what is she keen in? Clear cut, super clear. So you have a beautiful bio, you have an offer, let people know what you provide, then you get attention. So attention how? Like for her case, she upload all these picture, or she even reach out to me, and I will repost her artwork and I tag her. That's how my followers or whoever will know about her. So that's it, as simple as that. Just simply ask people, hey, if I do a good job, is it okay for you to share about my work or repost my work? Do you think people are so mean to say no? No, they already bought it, they already use your service already. Naturally, they will be, yeah, sure. So before I move on, right, list down, I need some break as well. List down what's your key takeaway so far. I've said so much. What else? There's always something you can do. I like that. Yep. Even Canva, you assume that everybody know. No, some people still don't know. Find something you're good at, make money from it. True. What else? Find ways to turn strength. I like that. Turn strengths to generate income. Love that. Another point, existing demand. Find your own skills. Love that. Knowledge is key. Agree. Right? You guys are smart. Learning something. Awesome. And Alyssa, is true. Be thick skin in promoting yourself. Because if you can have the best skill set, but you don't want to tell people what you have, what's the point? Would you agree? What's the point? Even if I have all this knowledge, if I didn't tell you guys that we'll be having this webinar, what's the point? Would you guys be interested? How would I know whether you're interested if I never invite you guys? True? Yeah, put yourself out there. As long as you provide value, people pay. Okay, you must hear from Valerie herself because she has done it already. Right? Differentiate by value adding. Exactly, Kian. Thanks for that. So moving forward, okay, so some of you ask, what if my side hustle is slightly more ambitious? How many of you actually have a more ambitious side hustle? Like you don't want to just make $1. How many of you? Comment yes. Okay, share with me. Comment yes. How many of you? Yeah, you don't want to make just $1, $100, $1,000. You have some big ass dream. Comment. I want to hear what is your big ass dream. By the way, 29 of you. From the bottom of my heart, I'm very thankful that you guys are here. Haven't left. Yeah, because it's my first time having a webinar with 29 packs. The previous one was 18 packs. Are you guys? So comment. Like, so real estate, property investing. Sean, what are you keen in, Sean? What's your big ass plan? So for all you know, the remaining people look at your plan and they got interested. Maybe they'll start a project with you. Going back to what Alyssa said, promote yourself. Even though you don't have a money-making thing yet, yeah, you can have a money-making idea. Biotech sounds cool. but sounds like it's too tedious to start for as of now lah. But it's good. Keep it at the back of your head, right? Anyone else got some big ass dream? Okay, I'll move on for now, right? So if you want to build a tech startup, if you want to build a non-profit, I know some of you want to help people who are suffering from depression, want to build a tuition center, right? Want to help elderlies, main career 2 to 5 side hustle, passive income, exactly. So regardless, right? Regardless whether you want to build a small or big side hustle, okay? Honestly, these are the potential obstacles you will get stuck with. How many of you already stuck with the first one? No skills to begin with, right? Me. Be frank, be honest. I don't want no bullshit. I play all out. I never bullshit you guys. How many of you feel that maybe you got the skill, but not strong enough to begin with? Yeah, right. Me. See, I understand that, right? My skills not good enough to promote. Yeah, I truly resonate. I was there too. These are some hiccup you are facing right now. I can empathize. Then the second question that I ask you guys, right? How many of you feel that my skill set is good, but I personally have a lot of character weaknesses that will stop me from pushing this business next? Say yes if that's you. So I understand how to help you guys. If that's you, like my skill set is top notch. I really can do a lot. But like for me, you see, I'm fickle-minded. I stop halfway. That's me lah. That stopped me from growing. So you see, you guys are yes. How many of you feel that maybe yes, you got skill set, you got perfect character, you realize that shit, I don't know what's my next step if I can make $300. Say help. Just comment help so I understand. You guys are at this place where you need help. Like I don't know what's the next step. Like help. I was there. That's why I make 1,000. I stopped there. I don't know what's the next step. I don't know what I don't know. That's the worst thing. How many of you are at this place now? Nobody? So it's the first two things that you are struggling with. Okay, cool. So that's why I want to ask. I want to engage with you guys. So it's primarily the no skill to begin with, or some of you say it's all three, right? Some of you feel that it's your own limiting weaknesses. So here's 3 bonus tips for you guys. Okay? So just now, I remember Sean mentioning that he had no skill. First, you must really master the art of learning. Just like what Valerie mentioned. Simple stuff like YouTube. But the downside, of course, you need to be really, really driven. So that's number 1. If you have the drive, then you can use YouTube, right? If not, you really need to ask more friends, ask more help, seek partner. Okay, then goes to the next point, right? Get partners. If I know what I know today, when I first started my business, I would just grab a friend, right, who is able to complement my weaknesses. Comment, if you know that I'm fickle-minded, what my partner should have. Comment. Let me know what do you think my partner should have. What else? Committed, direction, consistency, attention to detail. Wow, spot on. I am not someone with attention to detail. You can see from my slides, right? It's just plain black and white. I'm not someone with detail, not detail oriented. Persuasiveness and strong-minded. Yeah, true. I am persuasive. It's just that. Okay, whatever. So persistence. Yeah, true. Okay, decisiveness. Yep. So you know very clearly, right, that you must be first aware. Then you get one guy to complement that weakness of yours. And the third thing is get mentors. So because like I said again, I don't know, like after first 1,000, right? Not exciting already. I don't think I can hit 2,000. What's next? I don't know. How can I grow this business? I don't know. Will anybody teach me for free? No, really. Who do I know? Shit, stuck. Right? Until I decided that that has to stop. I went to meet new friends. I closed down the business first. Right? I never sell. That I never sell. I just closed down. Then I went to meet new friends, join seminars, and that's how I met Durrani, the guy that said something. Then he taught me new skill, started new business. Then that's where I started my drop shipping, blah, 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 sold things to Africa. But that was a whole new chapter. I'll share you guys if I have the next opportunity, okay? So yeah, really get mentors. That's the important thing. So before I end this session, are there any question and answers for you guys? Because it's 1 hour right now, and I'm really thankful that 29 of you haven't left. Oh, touched. Any question? Feel free to ask me anything. Nobody? Got question? Okay. Okay, love it. I'm going to spend at least 5-10 minutes here, okay? If you have questions, just throw it. Okay, how do you get over the fear that after you promote, people might be disappointed with your skills? Frankly speaking, right, my first product, can I scroll up? I'll just scroll up and just show you guys. My first product, you see this top left corner versus you see the one beside the Forte Fortuna. I don't even know how to pronounce this, man. Okay, the ocean image and versus the first one. Honestly, the first one was crappy as hell, but the client liked it. But just that obviously she didn't know that it can be better. Then I improved. The keyword here is I improved. And I slowly moved down to the white color frame, the one that looks slightly nicer, IKEA frame and things like that. So you must really, first, right, accept the fact that you will suck, but also embrace the fact that you will get better. That's the key. You will get better. The only time you can say, yeah, you know what, I really suck, is when you admit and you conclude that you will never want to upskill yourself. Then you can feel sucky and get over the fear. I mean, and embrace all the emotion, negative emotion that comes with it. Right? So, how to get rid of the fear is, number one, know that you will always improve. Number two, embrace the fact that you will always push yourself lah. That's the thing that I done it. I walked the talk. You know, when I did the first craft, I really don't know whether is it good. I asked the lady, was it okay? She said, yeah, sure, it's okay. Okay, talk about this. There was once I smashed a frame, you know, the white color frame. It's flimsy. I dropped it, you know, and the bottom corner was dented. So what I did, see, that's the best part of side hustle. All these experiences will mold you. The bottom dented. It was a big painting, $60. So I immediately panicked because it was 2 hours more before delivery. I went back to the printer and I asked, help please. How can you fix this properly? She said, okay, shit, now we need to fix this. I said, I'm going to pay extra, just try to fix it. Fortunately, she didn't charge me extra. Within 15 to 30 minutes, she redo it. And I rushed down to, I don't know, Yio Chu Kang or some area, delivered to the lady, and I still give her $10 off for being late. And I didn't know what was the right way to do. I don't know what was the standard. It was just me and my moral values feeling that, hey, I'm late, plus it's not really perfect. I'm willing to refund. So she's not in any position to comment or criticize my work because I've done my part. So hopefully this will help you. As long as you've done your part, if the person criticizes you, you just say, I refund you. You got no rights to criticize me. Maybe that will help you. Okay? So how did you stay on your business while studying? How did when I was in the army, I didn't really study. Now I'm doing full-time job and a side hustle. You know, I help people find their why. So if you ask me today, how did I juggle it, right? Is that I always focus on a priority first. For example, right now, this session with you guys, right? You are my priority. Means Praxium is my top. Immediately after this call I end, right? I will go and work on another priority. So it's never like a full balance thing because my exam is coming out in 2 weeks' time. Then I'll commit on my exam. After this exam period, close, go back to full on business. So it's always juggling. But you see which one is like sliding away, bring it up, sliding away, bring it up. Like for me, I do full-time job, side hustle. What else do I do? I study full-time. Did I say that? Full-time job, side hustle, study full-time. I document my journey on DNYK on Instagram. So if you guys like me and you have never followed me on Instagram, you can go and follow because I always talk about such stuff. My friends will know. DNYK and I'll appear. So these are things I'm juggling with. I build video contents for people as well. So the point here is, if it's sliding, pull it back up. Okay? The next question is, how I wish I attended this before I start my dropshipping business. Thank you for that. I'm glad that you gain value. Time management, I hope that just now when I mentioned sliding things, right, you will learn something from there. Yeah. Like, there's no such thing as balance. If you're balanced, means you're not focused. Just focus first and you know that deadlines are coming, push it back up. Self-procrastination. Okay, I got a tip for that. Okay, hopefully you guys are learning. Self-procrastination, right, is because you're afraid. Truth is fear of judgment, fear of failure, fear of some shit and underneath the underlying root cause. So the key thing to remove that is by asking yourself, what's your best case? Disregard the fear of failure, whatever fear. Best case scenario. If I put this poster business up there, I will make another $100 this month. I've never made 100 before. it'll be amazing. I will do it. What's the worst case? Worst case is I put it out there, no customer come, my life is still the same. What's there to be afraid of? Get it? Put all these best case, worst case in your face and find out what is the most likely shit that will happen. Go for it. I'm very passionate now. That's why I use a lot of strong words to illustrate the point. When should we know if a side hustle isn't working and we should stop? Number one, when you're not happy doing it anymore. Number two, in making you money. That's my telltale sign. Hi, I was the one who mentioned that my strength is reflecting and providing. It sounds very abstract. May I know how this can be developed into something that can be monetized? Okay, I like that. That's my problem also, right? I help people find their why. It's very abstract also. If you can develop into something that can be monetized, this is a whole new ballgame. This is more of like offer creation, right? You reflect, provide perspective. Would you say that that's counseling? I'm just saying, just thinking out loudly. Would you say that that's counseling? Would you say that if you can narrow down on who you can serve, means what? This is just my own personal opinion. I'm not a guru, not an expert. Ask yourself, what have you gone through previously that you have the best experience and insights in, that you can provide that kind of perspective to the person who's going through the same struggle as you, who have gone through it already. That is your ideal target audience. Give you examples. If let's say I'm someone who gone through drop shipping, I'm someone who gone through side hustle. Now you guys want perspective from me about side hustle. True enough, right? I can charge this. It's not knowledge, just perspective. Okay, assuming just perspective. So you all came to me and say, Darren, I got this business. I'm not sure whether how do I do it, but I got drop shipping perspective before. I got this. I got some basic knowledge. I'm like, would you know what will you do if you are in my shoe, their shoe, the customer's shoe, or whatever? But that's my point. Must at least go through it first. Then when you say that I can give you my perspective, there's value in it. If not, you have never gone through it, how can you just randomly create some perspective for the person? I think it's not as convincing. So next question is, don't know if it's weird. Do you think pay upfront to test the market is a feasible way to go about for a service or product? What do you mean by paying upfront? Means, okay, Sean, you need to explain a little bit more. I want to have a side hustle or having a main career in studies. Yes, it's definitely possible. Like side hustle, having a main career. I am doing that as well, side hustle. Right? Thanks so much for following the Instagram. How do you get over the fear of posting or putting yourself out there without worrying other people's thoughts, negative ones? By asking yourself, what do you truly want? Frankly speaking, all of you here, I see 29 of you still here. Mad respect, love it. Frankly speaking, right, all of you here, right, if I ask you this super question, super powerful question, and no bullshit, all of you must comment yes or no. If your whole family's lives is depending on this side hustle, whether you start this side hustle in the next 1 hour, comment yes or no. Will you do it? Write it down. No brainer. Comment. Go for it. Of course lah. You see everybody say of course lah. Yes. Let me share you my own bullshit. My own bullshit that I brainwash myself every time. If I can do this, even though I'm afraid, I will achieve my dream. I will jolly well do it. That's my own no bullshit mantra. Do you think that, okay? Do you think that speaking to you guys here, 29 people, is scary? If you are in my shoe, would you think it's scary? Comment hell yes if it's scary for you. Hell yes. Of course. Hell yes. But why am I here? Because going back to my mission, I want to have 1,000 people, 1,000 youths, especially, to live a purposeful life. Like you like draw and make money out of that shit, man. That is my mission. That is my personal objective. That's why I put you guys as top priority. I told you since the beginning, no bullshit. I just want to serve. Not gonna give you some superficial answer. Not gonna give you the detail, the meat. Now you get it. So you ask yourself before you are afraid of doing something. If my mom needs me to do this to survive, will I do it? Don't think it. Don't say no lah. Won't happen. No lah. My mother, father will not. Just do. Like building plastic model then selling. Like Gundam. Okay. Good question for Alkender. What I will do, right, is you go Google World War II model. Take that photo, upload on Carousel, and you write down ready-made or built-up plastic model World War II, don't know what whatever you just say that the gun, some gun, okay, asking price $25. Let me know if you are keen. Just throw this post out without even buying and building this entire model. Just post it out. Everything is found on Google. Post that photo and you ask. I mean, you see whether how many people ask and check with you. How many offered you? That's how you know whether there's demand or not. When people offer you something, even though they lowball you, say $2, don't care. That is demand. $5, demand. $50, still demand. Then you know who to serve. Can get it, right? So it's going back to rule number 1. No cash upfront. No cash upfront. How many of you can feel that I'm super passionate? Comment yes. I'm playing all out, no. I'm playing all out for you guys, no. So you all really must play all out with me, you know. Give me some solid questions. I really want to answer a lot of solid questions. Come on. How can you get exposure in marketplace like Carousel, Instagram? Love that question. So yeah, I'm always very adding. Okay, so when it comes to Carousel, right, this thing that I like to do, see technical stuff, you're asking technical stuff, love it. This thing that I like to do is you go to, when you do a post, okay, I'll just share with you guys. Let's say I'm on my own Carousel account right now. Okay, yeah, I don't know whether you can see here. Can you see here? This is the place, the description, the part. Yeah, at the bottom, okay, at the bottom, that's where you, in the description, right, just write keywords. I don't know what you call this, colon. Is it called colon? The 2 dots, I guessing, 2 dots. Then you start tagging a lot of stuff. For example, if I sell Uniqlo shirt, I can tag Top Man, Cotton On, what else? Bershka, whatever. Tag. Because these people who are searching for that product will just simply type Uniqlo. But do you agree that people who search Uniqlo might also like Cotton On? That's my point. When it comes to Carousel. Okay, so next question is, oh no, wait. I want to continue on the Instagram part also. So for Instagram, right, the next thing that you can do, right, is follow people who will most likely have your target audience. Same thing, no money, just follow their followers. Like what I did day 1. It's a bit tiring, no choice, a bit annoying. Yes, do it. But first, you need to perfect your bio first. Your sexy bio, your offer must be damn good. No brainer. People will, and your call to action is DM me to find out more. Or DM me for a free gift. Wow, people love free gift. People will definitely DM me. Hi, what's the free gift? Or the free gift is 1 free print if you buy 5 print or whatever. So people will definitely go for that, you know. So you must have a sexy offer. Then you go and follow a lot of people. Then when you post something, use hashtag that's most relevant for you, which you already heard of this kind of advice. So I wouldn't want to go into that. Yeah. About paying upfront, you mentioned that we shouldn't pay cash upfront, but I put in places like Facebook ads. Okay, yes, agree. If you have that spare cash that you want to put, sure, you can fire. You can. It's like you add oil to fire, right? You'll burn even more. But that's if you really found a winning product or like a no-brainer, you sure make money. Then you accelerate it. But if you're not sure whether you can even make money to begin with, don't. So there's this question from someone. I'm helping my dad to post his business in IG account. Yes, correct. Simply just follow those that's in his industry. Do follow. That is the basic. That was how I started, right? And there's a limit, right? In 1 hour, you cannot follow more than 50 accounts, if I'm not wrong. So you must do it moderately. Back then, I always get banned. But that helped me my business, so I just do whatever it takes. Cool? Any other question? Learning something so far? Comment yes or no. No. I don't want. I don't hear that. I want to hear after 1 hour. What's one thing that is actionable? That is more important. I want to hear that. What's one thing that you guys gonna do? Can y'all share with me? I play all out. Hopefully you guys can play all out with me as well. What's one thing that you're gonna take action? Love it. Correct. Marketable skills. Thinking of who I can collaborate with. Awesome. Good. Create a sexy bio. Damn attractive offer. Call to action. Yeah. Narrow down the skills that I want to learn. Find out more about skill sets. True. Start learning and improving my own skill set. Then put myself out there. Correct. Learn, earn, return. Right. Always value adding others. Awesome. Start an Instagram for tuition. 100%. Okay. Now, Ricky, you got an interesting one already. Let me test you. Who will you follow? Ricky, whose followers will you follow? For a start. Yeah, Alcandor, smart. Tuition account, no brainer. They got 10,000 followers. You just need one follower. No, not juniors in secondary school, because juniors in secondary school doesn't mean that. Actually, yeah, maybe got chance. Maybe got chance. But a higher likelihood, I want you to maximize your time. Tuition center. But also, there's a chance that these tuition students are already enrolled to the tuition center. So at the end of the day, must try, right? Give your best shot. You must have a sexy offer lah. If let's say your offer is, I'll give you 1 month and give you one. You study with me 1 month, I give 1 month free. Is that a sexy offer? Comment yes if you think it's sexy. Comment yes if I now teach you how to do dropshipping. I give you 1 month, 1 month free. You tell me, is it sexy or not? Yeah. One more question. Dropshipping from AliExpress will take about 2 to 3 weeks. How could we actually start dropshipping and fight against people with on stocks? Okay, this is a technique. This is a bit more slightly advanced level because it's dropshipping. Dropshipping, there's a lot of barrier to entry in the sense that like the delivery issue lah, things like that. For me, back then when I was doing dropshipping, I shipped to Philippines. That's a pretty interesting country. The demand from Philippines is actually quite high as compared to what we always think, right? Always sell in Singapore only. So I use Facebook advertisement. I sell to Philippines. I take from China, ship to Philippines. That was how I did it. Yeah, I stopped dropshipping for quite some time already, 1 to 2 years. Now I'm telling you, I'm selling knowledge based, just purely knowledge. Yeah. So I'm not too sure, and I'm not the best person to talk about dropshipping right now. I'm being brutally honest. Okay. Any last question from you guys? Any last question for you guys? Nope. Okay. All good. So, how many of you actually learn something but don't know how to execute? Be honest with me. How many of you feel that, hey, today I really learned a lot, but I really stuck. I don't know how to execute. How many of you are struggling with, so what's next? You guys mentioned a lot of actionable steps, but definitely bombarded with a lot of what next. How many of you really want to start a side hustle as soon as possible? So right now, I have this special offer only for you guys who are here. How many of you still left? 28 people. Okay, one left. No worries. So I'm not selling anything. It's literally only a few people can get access to this. So how would you like, right, for Praxisum team to hold you by the hand as you build your side hustle and hit your first milestone? It could be your first $1. It could be your first customer. It could be your first experience picking up a new skill set. Your first milestone. Okay, first question comes here. Wait. All right. So I want to introduce you to Project Head Start. It's something that is extremely cool. How I wish I had that when I was younger. So it's a 30 days intensive program. You'll form groups of 3. There's so many people of you here, 28 backs. You'll build side hustle together, right? You will be having extensive mentorship provided in IT, design, entrepreneurship field. So this is Dodi. Dodi, did I spell your name correctly? My apologies. I think it's a Y instead of I. Can you unmute yourself? Yeah, Dodi went through our program. Dodi, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello.
Right, awesome having you. My apologies for spelling your name wrongly.
It's all right.
Yeah. Okay, share with them a little bit. Like, how was the service? How was the entire experience actually?
Okay. So what I did with Louis was actually a mentorship project, a very long one actually. So last I had an idea how to make my broken laptop then, because the screen and the computer is like split into half. There's a tablet right now. I was thinking how to make it work. So how to still use it even though it's broken right now. So what I did was I create an app that can control your computer from far away through your phone.
So wait, you can control your computer using your handphone.
Yes.
You built
Yes.
an app.
Yeah.
How do you build the app yourself?
Yeah, that was through Googling and stuff. Yeah. It's a lot of internet, a lot of self-learn, that's what I can say. Yeah. So that's what I had last time before I met Louis. So when I met Louis, he kinda gave me extra ideas to how to monetize this app actually. So he thought that speakers like maybe you or people like him who likes to actually share in audiences, right? They hold too many things in their hands. So they hold a clicker, a microphone, and maybe some notes that they want to read. So how if we can combine that into a single software on your phone?
Right.
So you just only use that app on your phone and just share your speech without holding anything else. Yeah. So that's the value added part that
now, probably you can share with them what was the experience like working with us at Praxium. How was it different? Like why can't you do it yourself actually?
Okay, so actually, right, I was introduced to another mentor, which is who is Lee Wei. He's CTO of Tiny Mouse right now. How the experience was like? It was actually very. It's not easy kind. It's quite intense actually. Because what my mentor did was actually just give me some guidelines and just told me what to do next. Told me what to do to study and stuff like that. So for example, I was stuck in this is where I need to send a packet. It's a bit technical. I need to send a sound packet from my phone to my computer.
Yep.
And mine was a little bit laggy last time because I used a different language.
Yep.
So he told me to look for a more efficient language, look for a more optimized algorithm. But he didn't tell me how to do that. He just told me what to look for.
Nice.
So it's my job really to actually find out what's wrong with my code and find out the solution of what I should do.
Understand. Yeah. So you're saying that it's more of like challenging you, but still at the same time guiding you to the right direction. So
it's not spoon feeding.
Yeah, not spoon feeding.
Yeah,
more important question I want to ask you, right? So how do you feel about your own growth with Praxium? How do you feel about that?
Oh, that one. Actually, it's a pretty steep learning curve. And
would you say that? It's priceless? If we were to set a price, how much would you value that actually? Any price, really.
Price.
Any price.
What I can say, right? I think I'm the only one in my school who got an internship when I was in J1.
You were the only one who got an internship?
An internship when I was in J1.
J1?
Yeah, J1 internship.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know how to put a price on that. Maybe you all can suggest put number.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing, alright?
Yeah, sure.
Carry on, okay? So who is this for? Like you hear from Dodi, it's really for people who are hungry to learn, willing to put in the hard work, doesn't give up easily, right? I mentioned it's a 30-day intensive, 16 sessions data share. Okay, it's quick to execute and it's committed. The key thing is committed, right? So here's what you'll be getting. You'll be getting a 1-month intensive curriculum, lifetime access to our inner circle. That's why we want high quality people. You'll get an after program support, like how we are supporting Dodi after the program. You'll get one-to-one consulting with Praxium team, myself included. We'll be providing you all this stuff. 16 extensive coaching sessions throughout the 30 days. So you can imagine 1 week about 4 sessions. So total value $1,688. But all you pay is, just now you guys mentioned the price, $100. Can you imagine how insane this deal is? And yes, you can bring one more friend, but there's a contingency, right? So this is not for everybody. You fill up the form right now to see if you qualify, okay? And also your friend, we will qualify if you are selected. Once again, we really want people who are very, very driven, right-minded, like-minded, okay? So I'll send the link, copy the link. You're most welcome, Durrani. Thank you so much for staying here. So I've ended my sharing. Any question with regards to this program, you can definitely still ask me. How I wish I had this. Yeah. I'm glad that you found this useful, really. So I'll be here until all of you have left the session, so that I can answer any question with regards to this program, this project. It's very new, I have to be honest with you, hence we are willing to put at this price, but we will be asking for a lot of testimonials once you guys achieve your results. Now we want to build more Dodis. Okay, we want to have more results. Yep.
If you have any questions for this program, so I think I can answer you. I'll be around.
Any question you can ask Dodi. Yeah, thanks Valerie for coming. No worries. Thanks Alkander. Thank you guys for joining us. No worries. Thank you so much. So for those of you who are still here, look through. Yeah, definitely can consider a program. It's the only time that we will host it at this price. We just want to. So this recording will be shared on our YouTube, which we will share on Instagram, which we will share on Telegram. So don't worry about it. No worries. Welcome guys. I'm glad that Praxim is able to value add you guys. No props. See you guys. Time constraint is not really an issue because it's relatively flexible, I guess. On days where you cannot commit, simply just inform us that you cannot commit. But more importantly, we want to see action and execution. You must take massive action. That's what we want to look for in our inner circle. Yeah, because we'll be doing it through Zoom. It's just 1 month, 30 days. So it's not really an issue. Yep. Hi Kian. So, okay, good question. Which month? So the moment we collected all the application, right, we will start ASAP. It will be most likely in the month of May, before May 12th. So it'll be 30 days after that. Yeah, Jacelyn, you can ask me anything actually, since most of them has already left. I've already extended this generous offer to everybody. Now it's quite free. Feel free to ask me anything. So Kian, you can free up the, wait, what kind of details you're looking for, Kian? So I can answer you. Because right now we haven't really crafted the fine details. We want to see whether are there people that are super driven first, even committed in this program first. Yep. So the program offering is basically 30 days. It's a 1 month period. There'll be 16 intensive coaching to help you build a side hustle, regardless how big your dream is. You want to build a tech startup, you want to build a elderly care product or whatever, we will get you started on the first 2 milestone or 3 milestone or whatever within that time frame. After that program, we will also provide you with support. So subsequently, you will never see this price ever again. It's ridiculous. We are doing it just to build up the testimonials that we are looking for, like Dodi. Yeah. Oh yes, Jaslyn. Changing priorities based on what's important to you at the moment. Having balance means you have no focus. Yep, that's my one man take. So balance to me, meaning you say every day I have a timetable. 2 hours on school, 2 hours on Praxium, 2 hours on my own business, 2 hours on my documentation journey. Tomorrow, same thing, 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours. To me, that doesn't make sense. That's balance. But rather, it's like one full day, just go all out, play Praxium stuff. One full day, do all my DNYK stuff. Something. So Leroy asked a fantastic question, right? How do we match mentors? So what happened is that we will get industry experts. Just now, Dodi mentioned Li Wei. Li Wei is an expert in his own field. He will be there to provide that industry knowledge that is necessary to our candidates, to our students. So that's what we are doing. We have a database of 150 or more mentors. So don't worry about that, but rather ask yourself, are you the right fit? We don't want people who pay us money. We don't need the money. $100 is too little to even pay for my salary. We only want that commitment. That is why we are doing this. We want that change. We want you to be in our video saying that this changed my life, and I can't wait for this to change even more lives. That's what we're looking for. No worries, no worries. Yeah, very happy to serve you guys. So there's 12 packs here. I'll stay until the end. So for those of you who have no questions, key in the Google form. Go ahead. So for those of you who have questions, you just feel free to ask me very openly. Okay, good question. So how do we choose the 3% in the team? Preferably for my case, based on my own opinion, if I'm not wrong, it will be based on their strengths and weaknesses. Then we will complement you guys. Yep, that's what we will be doing. And alternatively, it will be based on projects that you guys are keen in. So this form will close by Sunday night. So today is Saturday. So you have 24 hours before it closes. Because we really want decisive action takers. Yep. And the best part is whoever that signs up, right, you can bring one friend. But preferably we will not group you with your friends. Because we want it to be diverse. You will hold yourself accountable using social pressure from new strangers that you have never met. I wonder how I can cope better because I was doing 2 full day internship, 3 days of full-time uni. I found it difficult to constantly change, switching between. You are right. Your friend actually can join for free if we qualify that this person is like-minded, like yourself, committed, play all out. You don't, please, I really please, and ask you nicely. Don't bring anybody who's not committed. When we ask them, hey, how's your project? Oh, I forgot to do. Why? So you only free on weekends. Okay, good question. So if you're free on weekends, right, during the weekdays, can you work on the project? Anyway, actually, Kian, you and Terence, we might group you all together. That'll be quite interesting, actually. The two of you on a group. We might drag it out to a 60-day program only for the two of you. Just sign up for the class first. If you're really keen. That's a very interesting proposition that I might brainstorm my team and value add you guys. More importantly, you must be committed in the sense that your mindset must execute. If we say that, hey, your project can be this level, and you go like, I don't think I'm good enough, we don't want to serve you. We can't serve you because that will hold the remaining, the rest of the students back. So for the both of you, Kian and Terence again, we might group based on the different requirements that you have. No props, no props. Got it? Cool. So this, like I mentioned again, this is an exclusive offer that you will never see it anymore. Like, in fact, I had to convince our Praxium boss to even put it at this price because, yeah, you guys can I mean, really just think about it realistically. At this price, it can't even cover. Like 5 people is only $500. Can't even cover a full-timer pay. So ultimately, our heart is at the right place. We really want to attract the right people first, build testimonial next, and hopefully word of mouth, just like what Dodi has done, and share with you guys, and you guys can share with new friends, and that's how we build a momentum for us to grow as a bigger brand. Like you guys have seen, we are coming from the right place. Just want to give value. No worries, no worries. Thank you so much for seeing value in us. See you, see you, see you, see you. Guys, for the rest of you, just ask me any question. Give me maybe 5 minutes. I'll head to the restroom and I'll come back again. 5 minutes. If not, you don't have any question, can leave. Any question?
Hero, just curious, how you want to join Praxium?
Who say?
Dodi here.
Hey, sup Dodi.
Yeah.
Let me just